Trade Confident family, I wanted to post a Bitcoin update now that the FOMC meeting has concluded. We got some really good news that I think is going to push us very bullish for the next 4 weeks or so. Things are looking pretty good, but you're going to want to stick around tomorrow for the Inner Circle live Zoom hangout because there is some longer term, maybe slightly more bearish data related to interest rates that you're going to want to know. Again, we'll go over that more in the Inner Circle live Zoom hangout, but today I'm going to tell you why in the short term, once again, 4 weeks, things are actually looking pretty good. First, let's talk about the data. First up, the Federal Reserve leaves rates unchanged, maintains 3 cuts this year. The Federal Reserve opted to keep interest rates unchanged at the conclusion of this week's policy settings meeting. The call was widely expected. Officials expect to cut rates by 0.75 percentage point by the end of the year, sticking with an earlier forecast despite recent mixed economic data include hotter readings on inflation over the past 2 months. However, they now see higher rates in the coming years. Let's talk about that real quick. Higher for longer remains the name of the game for interest rates in the US. I'm going to scroll all the way down here and just read you off the data. The medium estimate for the Fed funds rate target range at the end of 2025 moved from 3.75% to 4%, from 3.5% to 3.75% in December. For the end of 2026, the medium dot now shows a target range of 3 to 3.25% versus the 2.75 to 3% 3 months ago. And officials' median longer-term estimate was for a target range of 2.5 to 2.75%, also a 0.25 percentage point higher than in December. So throughout this year, we are expecting 0.25, let's make a little point right there, percent decreases for a total of 0.75% overall for decreases in the federal funds rate over the rest of 2024. However, through 2025 and 2026, the rate at which we're actually decreasing our interest rates is expected to slow down by about a 0.25 percentage point throughout that time. Now, this isn't a huge deal, but long term, this is going to impact the rest of the economy. Let's talk now about the inflation numbers themselves, looking at the CPI data. In February, the Consumer Price Index for all urban consumers increased 0.4% seasonally adjusted and rose 3.2% over the last 12 months, not seasonally adjusted. The index for all items less food and energy increased 0.4% in February, up 3.8% over the year. These are the hotter than expected numbers for the inflation of the United States as it stands. Earlier today, I did post a prediction for Bitcoin. I talked about how if the rates stayed the same or decreased, we would likely see a jump in price. This is exactly what we're getting with a major breakout to the upside from $64,100. We can officially switch this back to green, making it a support again. Now, as the price increases, I think at least over the next couple of days, we are going to hit $68,356, probably by the end of this week, if I'm being honest, if not by the end of today. Something to keep in mind, though, is that we see whale money increasing, we see trades in favor increasing, and once we see both of these high, especially as we touch resistance, this is likely when we're going to make a move down to reject resistance. Both of these readings are highly bearish, and if we get a sell signal, most often this will result in price moves down as well. So keep that in mind. However, on the 1-day time frame, things are a lot more optimistic. In the longer term, this is where we're talking like 4-week outlook. I think we are going to be a little bit more bullish because price versus whale money flow is still low. Trades in favor is low with an 80% chance of a pump. Both of these are highly bullish long term. So we may see a little bit of fluctuation between these two structure supports, resistance and support. As that happens, we're going to be accumulating before the next move up. Now, as we approach $73,700 and beyond, as we're going to be talking about in the live Inner Circle Zoom hangout tomorrow, there is a major sell wall, tons and tons of short trades right around the $75,000 market. And if we manage to break above $75,000, oh my goodness, it's going to be absolutely insane. Whales have a history of breaking major structural resistances. As you can see right here, we accumulated for a little bit before we saw a short squeeze that pushed us all the way to where we're at today. We need to be careful of that, and now is prime time to be proactive and prepare for that major move. To do so, once again, we're just using these indicators. We already see price versus while money flow low. We already see trades in favor low. This tells us that we could be seeing some pretty significant moves incoming, and we need to be ready for that. In fact, we've actually been buying even throughout the night. Travis has been posting nonstop the actions that he sees in the market. We want to make sure you are ready. Be sure to sign up for our Telegram in the links in the description down below. It's completely free. You don't need to be a member. One of the ways that we're being really proactive is actually setting alerts. What we're going to do here is click alerts. We're going to add one. And then we're going to switch it to the TC top and bottom finder. We're going to be looking for buy signals at this point, once per bar close, and we're going to name it. Keep in mind we're on the 1-day time frame. I'm calling it Bitcoin 1-day buy. Click create, and what's going to happen here is the next time we get a buy signal like we saw right here, and I think it's actually going to happen pretty quickly, this is going to let us know as soon as we have an opportunity to buy in. Now check this out. It's actually pretty cool. Create alert, set it to the trades in favor now. Watch for pump. Once per bar close, name it. Bitcoin 1-day watch for pump. Click create. And what's going to happen here is as soon as we see this line drop below into the long trade zone, if at any point we see a higher than 80% chance of a pump, it's going to alert us to that as well. Now, if either of these alerts go off, buy signal or watch for pump, what you need to be doing is getting ready for a move up. If you see either of these, you want to check the other indicators. Let's say we get a buy signal. We want to see price versus while money flow low and trades in favor low in anticipation of the next move up. If we get both of those, once a buy signal pumps, this could be a fantastic place to enter. This is how we're being very proactive in this market. And keep in mind, it's not just the 1-day time frame. We can switch over to the 4-hour and set similar alerts where these signals are actually going to be more frequent. You can see right here, price versus while money flow low, trades in favor low, buy signal saw a little bit of a move up, and the whales dropped the market in anticipation of the FOMC meeting where they expected good news. Price versus while money flow low, trades in favor low, buy signal saw that next move up as well. So this could be a great way to accumulate on the 4-hour time frame in anticipation of larger moves up on the 1-day. This is how we're setting alerts. This is how we're being proactive for moves back up to the 75,000 mark and beyond over the next 4 weeks or so. And if you want to see what happens after that, you're going to want to stick around for the Inner Circle live Zoom hangout coming out tomorrow. Right here, we're going to be talking about a ton of data live to our members, as well as an open Q&A after that. If you want to join us, if you want to meet us in person, well, technically over Zoom, but if you want to be able to interact with us here at Trade Confident along with your fellow members, be sure to sign up with a membership at the links in the description down below. I'll show you how to do that real quick, but as a heads up, we also have a massive indicator sale going on right now. Time is running out. You have 3 days left to get $650 off our indicators. This is going to end March 22nd, and the largest discount here goes to our members. Links are in the description down below. Go ahead and scroll down, click more. You're going to want to sign up with a membership first. Second link, it's going to bring you to our membership page. Full access for $59 a month is what you're looking for. Price increases are coming on the halving event April 20th. Go ahead and scroll down here. Inner Circle live coaching every single month, metrics across all 20 coins, crazy trade setups, massive discounts on our indicators, and more. Go ahead and click subscribe now. Follow the prompts. From here, you're going to click the indicator tab. Scroll down, members are going to get $250 off. Access the coupon code at this link. Click Pro Indicator Pack. Scroll down, click I want this. Throw in that membership code, fill in your information. Click pay, and it's going to offer you the TC top and bottom finder for $400 off, giving you a full $650 discount. Go ahead and click add to cart, follow the prompts, and we are so excited to trade with you soon. And with that, I just want to say thank you so much for watching. Remember, trade safe, trade confident, and I will see you in the Inner Circle live Zoom hangout tomorrow. Don't miss out.